All right, so there is an ultra secret way that hedge funds are finding new stock picks. Oh, I hope that sounds interesting to you, because if it does, you're in the right place. My name is Christopher Yule, and I love talking about stocks and finding those outlier trades with outsized returns. And if you're interested in that, too, be sure to definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And today's episode is sponsored by Outlier.com. Go to OVTLYR.com to find out why outliers win. Now, hedge fund billionaire Dan Loeb says that fundamental analysis is increasingly taking a backseat to monitoring daily option expiries and Reddit message boards. So what he's saying is, we go back to the Wall Street bets days. He's saying, you know what? There actually is something to this. Who cares? And let's be honest here, if we're talking about stock trading, who cares what the fundamentals are? I couldn't give any 2 cents what the fundamentals are. If price is moving in the direction that I want to see, that is where I want to go. If price is moving up and I want to go long, I'm into that stock. If price is moving down and I want to go short, I'm into that stock. And he says that he's monitoring all the Reddit message boards and daily option expiries. But I'm going to give you a little hint. It doesn't have to be that hard. You don't actually have to do that. What we've been talking about every single day is a platform called Outlier, OVTLYR.com. And just want to give you a quick example of what we're talking about here. So here is Apple, the biggest stock in the world, Apple. And just a few weeks ago, on July 13th, Outlier issued a sell signal on Apple. And I know our CEO at Outlier was very, very interested in sharing this, because he made over 45% from this huge move down that the Outlier platform did predict. He made over 45% on his options out there. So that's not any sort of financial advice. That is me saying, hey, instead of scrolling through all the message boards out there, spending your well-deserved time trying to monitor everything, right? Dan Loeb, he's got a whole team of research analysts. You don't have to worry about that. The only research analyst you might need to look into is called Outlier.com, where it gives you the buy and sell signals right there on the page. And one of my favorite things about it is, if you go to the watch list area, it literally gives you all the buy signals and all the sell signals for today, all in one spot. It makes it as easy as possible, and you can just scroll down and see the history of that right there. So if you're interested in that and you want to learn why outliers win, go to OVTLYR.com to learn more. So thank you so much for coming to today's Outlier Live. We covered 3 topics today. We covered why ESG scores kind of suck, and the S&P rating system has actually dropped it. Next, we covered why the U.S. economy is in for a roller coaster inflation. We could have inflation, deflation, and everything all backwards and forward at the same time, with an ultra rare full employment recession. And lastly, we talked about, you know what, hedge fund billionaires are out there scouring the Reddit message boards, but it doesn't have to be that hard. Go check out Outlier.com.